Can you remember the first time you were pulled over? Was it for speeding? Was it because you're a crackhead? I have no clue. First time I ever got pulled over, I was in high school, I think. I was actually driving to school. Near my school, there's this like hill, and I think the speed limit is like 35, but everybody hits 40. I'm headed down that hill, probably at well over 50 miles an hour. Mind you, I can't see any cops, can't see anybody on the road. I get to the bottom of the hill, and lo and behold, there's a cop there somehow. He just materialized out of nothingness, summoned by the sight of a black man and the smell of donuts. I was eating donuts that day. And so, yeah, he pulled me over, and in the end, he gave me a $300 speeding ticket. So, fuck that guy. And then also, he wanted to put points on my license. And if you accumulate too many points, they can revoke your license completely, which is a bad thing for people who don't know. So, I went to court to dispute it. And when I showed up to court, I really didn't even say that much. I just explained my case to the judge. I was just like, I was speeding, and he's trying to give me 3 points on my license. I don't think that's fair. The actual police officer was there, and he was like, yeah, when I pulled him over, he was nice. He, didn't resist. He just wanted to make my life hell for some I don't know. But the point of that entire story is that it could have been a lot worse. I could have gotten arrested and gone to jail. Such is the case for today's video, because this woman gets pulled over seemingly for the very first time because she has no clue what to do. She has no clue how to follow any of these protocols. The police officer literally asks her for license and registration. She can't even do that.
Good morning. I'm Officer Benavides with the Orlando Police Department. Do you have your driver's license, registration, and proof of insurance, please?
What is wrong with my tag?
I'm sorry?
What is wrong with my tag?
There's nothing wrong with your tag. May I see your driver's license, registration, and proof of insurance, please?
Why do I have to?
I need to see your driver's license, registration, and proof of insurance. This is a traffic stop. I need you to identify yourself. Yes, ma'am, it is.
I'm sorry, it's because I've been seeing a lot of news on the.
So the reason why I stopped you today is because your license is expired. Let me see your driver's license. Okay. Listen, if you refuse to identify yourself, I will take you to jail for resisting without violence. Either you identify yourself to me right now, or I'm taking you to jail. Okay. I go 4-3. Can I get a 45, please? Turn off your car. Turn off your car. Turn off your car. Turn off your car. If you call somebody to come to this traffic stop, they will also get arrested for impeding on a traffic stop. Don't do this. Do not do this right now.
Calling a lawyer for a traffic stop has to be the biggest waste of $10,000 I could even think of. They can't even lie their way out of it. It's literally all on recording. The police officer asking you for your license and registration and you not giving it to him. Case closed. She can understand English, but it also seems like she kind of doesn't think this is real. It kind of seems like she thinks this is some sort of TikTok prank. Like the police officer is actually Jack Doherty in a cop costume trying to pull one over on her right now. Also, can I point out she's pulled over on the grass? Is that not weird too? I don't know. Maybe she doesn't actually understand that she could go to jail for not listening to the police officer. I take it she's the type who needs to learn the hard way. So yeah, she refuses to identify herself. And so the officer now, of course, has to arrest her because she's not giving him her license and registration.
I need to see your ID. The ID is on the back of your phone. I need to see your driver's license.
Sir, I'm a student. I'm an F1
I don't care if you're a student. I need to see your driver's license, please. It's on the back of your phone.
It is, but I
Okay, so I need to see your driver's license now, please.
I can
Okay.
call my lawyer,
All right.
right?
Put your hands up here.
No, sir. I haven't.
Put your hands on the steering wheel.
I have my driver's license.
Okay, put your hands on the steering wheel.
I have my
Put your hands on the steering wheel. I'm going to do everything for you. Hands on the steering wheel.
I haven't done anything
This is
wrong.
the fifth time I tell you now.
But you have
This is the fifth time I tell you. Put your hands on your steering wheel or you're going to get dragged out of the car. We can do this a simple way. Okay.
What are you doing?
All right.
No, sir, please don't touch me.
Do not do this.
I'm just scared. I'm sorry.
I got you. Step out of the car.
I'm just scared.
Step out of the car.
Scared.
Step out of the car. We will pick everything up here in a second. Put your hands behind your back.
Can I call my lawyer, please, sir?
Put your
I just
hands
have a baby.
behind your back,
I just
please.
have a baby. I don't have anything wrong
Can
with
you
my
put your
tag.
hands behind your
I
back?
can't. I can't.
Ma'am, you're making this a lot more difficult than it needs to be.
No, I don't want to make it difficult. I'm just
Well, you're
scared.
making it difficult.
I'm just scared.
I got it.
Can you please pick up my documentation?
Yep.
I haven't done anything wrong, sir.
I got you.
You're a student, and this is a learning opportunity. When the police ask you for your license and registration, give it to them. And now you know that if you don't give it to them, you just go to jail. Honestly, she's lucky these aren't ICE agents, or they would have heard her accent and just immediately deported her. She's lucky she got pulled over by regular cops who don't give a fuck about any of that. But by far, the most embarrassing part about being pulled over in any situation like this is that everybody on the oncoming traffic can see you, and they're looking. They're slowing down intentionally just to look. They're nosy as shit. So now everybody in the vicinity is looking at you get arrested, which is also going to help you remember these consequences. Student, now that they have her cuffed, they're going to read her Miranda rights, but I don't think. Then she goes on to say that she doesn't believe that the officer had a legitimate reason to pull her over, and the officer explains that her license was suspended. And it turns out it wasn't even a license at all, it was a learner's permit.
So this is a learner's license, first of all. Okay, that's not a driver's license.
Okay.
Second of all, it's expired. Okay, it expired on May 11th, 2025. Okay. When I asked you for identification, okay, so here we're gonna do this a little easier. We're gonna do this easier.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you these questions. I need you to say yes or no verbally if you understand them. All right? Stay against the car. You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand?
I do, sir.
Okay. Anything you say may be used against you in court. Do you understand?
I do, sir.
Okay. You have the right to talk to a lawyer before and during questioning. Do you understand?
I do, sir.
Okay. If you cannot afford a lawyer and want one, one will be provided for you before questioning without charge. Do you understand?
I do, and I have a lawyer.
Okay. Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get to talk to me?
You don't let me talk.
I'm gonna say this one more time. Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get to talk to me?
Yes, I feel threatened by you.
Okay, so have I threatened you to get to talk to me?
Yes.
I have.
feel
How did I
intimidated.
threaten you?
I just feel intimidated because
How did I
haven't
threaten
done
you?
anything wrong.
Okay.
I don't want to piss you off. I respect
You're not
you.
pissing me off.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at all.
Because I don't feel like you had a reason to stop me.
So the reason why I stopped you is because the registered owner of the vehicle is expired. I confirmed. So
127, can you here, and then you hadn't seen my driver license yet.
5/11/2025.
Yeah,
You are the registered owner of the vehicle.
Yes.
Okay?
Okay.
I confirmed your identity through the window. I could see you. You match your
Oh,
photo.
okay.
And for that reason, you're going to jail for resisting without violence. Okay?
Sir, I'm sorry. I didn't want to resist you.
Do that.
It's nice to know that not everybody who gets arrested on body cam footage is a complete, closed-minded dickhead. Because once the officer explains how he confirmed her identity, then she understands. Like, so far, things are going relatively well. It would be a lot better if she wasn't getting arrested right now, if she had just given her license and registration. But all things considered, she's complying. None of the officers are, like, manhandling her. She's chilling. This is something I hear about on the internet a lot from people who aren't from the United States, is that when they get to the United States, the culture shock hits them like a goddamn truck. Like, there's this one content creator, his name's Atozy. Back when he moved to the United States, he got sued within like a few months of being here by another guy named BitBoy Crypto. This is very similar to that situation in that this woman is probably not from America, I'm assuming, but now she's here and she's dealing with the justice system here for the first time. The police here do not care. They will just arrest you. You don't comply for 2 seconds, they arrest you. And I'm sure it happens the other way around, where an American goes to a foreign country. Oh wait, Johnny Somali exists. Shit. Everybody ever who gets arrested is better off than Johnny Somali. That dude's gonna be in Korea for the rest of his life. Anyway, but now she kind of understands why she's being arrested, and she stops with all of the I didn't do anything wrong, and she actually starts taking accountability for all of the things she doesn't understand about the situation going on right now, which is kind of refreshing to see, because usually in these body cam footages, these people double down, triple down into the fact that they're infallible and they do no wrong. But here you actually see a woman who's like, damn, I kind of fucked up. My bad. Didn't mean to do that.
I already explained to you. I asked you for your driver's license and proof of insurance at least 7 times. You didn't want to provide it.
No, it's fine.
I told you to put your hands on the steering wheel. You didn't do that either. I asked you 7 times. Okay?
I apologize.
And I will review everything so I get the correct count that I did everything.
Yes,
okay? Your license is expired. You don't even have a driver's license. You have a learner's license. This is a learner's license. Let me read you the back. Just listen to what I have to say. Okay? Daylight driving only after 3 months. You may drive until 10 p.m. with a 21-year-old licensed driver in the closest seat of the driver. So you don't have anybody over the age of 21 inside of the vehicle. Okay? And there's no one sitting next to you with a valid driver's license. So not only are you with an expired learner's license, you're also committing a learner's license violation.
I'm sorry. I should have paid attention better on that.
Yes, you should have.
Yes.
And all you
I
had to do
should,
was
sir.
listen to instructions, and you wouldn't have been in this situation.
Okay, I apologize. Yes.
Face the
That's
face
my
the car.
fault. I apologize.
Face the car, please. Listen, this isn't anything personal, okay? In the scope of my job, if you refuse to identify yourself, especially after multiple times of me asking you for your license, and you went to pull it out and then you stopped, that's resisting without violence, ma'am.
I apologize. It's just that I didn't think I had anything wrong, so I was
And
just
I-
not understanding what was.
And I was trying to explain it to you, but you kept trying to talk over me and not listen to what I was trying to tell you.
Okay.
I do this whole nice little spiel where I ask for your license, registration, proof of insurance. I tell you what happened and what went wrong, and then we would have gone from there.
Okay.
You refusing to do that, now we're here.
It's okay. I apologize.
It's okay.
My reaction wasn't the best. I was just scared.
Yep, I agree.
There's so many things on social media.
Don't trust everything you see on social media.
Yeah,
Not everybody's the
so
same.
I was just like, I don't think I have anything wrong. What's happening with me specifically, you know?
Mhm.
But then, yes, definitely I'm wrong, and I apologize. I didn't mean.
I understand.
So, well, lesson learned. And you can tell she's not American because she's actually taking the time while she's sitting in the back of this police car to reflect on her own actions. You can kind of genuinely hear remorse in her voice where she's like, damn, I kind of wish I did more research. And it's like, yeah, well, live and learn. One thing is for sure, though, her fucking lawyer hates to be her lawyer right now. The way she's just fully admitting fault openly to these police officers, telling them everything they need to know. Her lawyer hates her right now. Her lawyer would have been like, no, shut the fuck up. If she had actually called her lawyer when she did, the lawyer would have just said, shut the fuck up. Do not talk to these police officers. Do not talk to these police officers at all. Shut up. But in the end, she just goes to jail. So she was charged with resisting an officer without violence. The biggest inconvenience of all of this now is that someone else is going to have to pick up her baby. And it also begs the question, how long has she been driving on a learner's permit that she now has to get someone else to pick up her baby? She's been driving her baby to places. Not going to think about that too much. Really, what this video kind of just shows you that is that even if you've never been pulled over before, if you're kind of just a reasonable person and you don't get a cop who's an absolute psychopath, then you'll be fine. Honestly, compared to every other body cam footage video I've ever watched on this channel, this woman was so reasonable. This is so crazy to see just a normal ass person get arrested like this. Happens to the best of us. So if it's never happened to you, comment about it. And if it has happened to you, comment about it. But that's the end of the video. So thank you for watching me yap about nothing for a few minutes. Have a good day. Bye.